Namaste. Welcome and greetings. I am Magick. It's gonna stop a virus. No. This
Got y'all listening now. Some witchcraft for that ass. Too late to turn away. Abracadabra and all that good shit. Yo. Hocus pocus, got you focused on my rhyme. Simply easy, now I'm eating couch potatoes, I recline. No, I'm joking as I'm toking power puffs at Pokeos. Till my town and villa filled with ganja smoke, you know the dope. Coming out my pipes, talking about the bones in my throat. With the mic, I'm casting curses every night, you know the scope. Got my spells handy. You may call it the phone, but when I'm done reciting, you'll give me the keys to the throne. Then I take my keys to go home. Didn't say I was done. While rush to end it all, it feels amazing to have won. I'm not planning to ball, but why not take the chance to stunt? No, I don't need it all. Can thank for thing I don't want. Do I worship the sun, or sold my soul for the tongue, or dead since I was young, or got some voodoo done?
Namaste, namastizzle, peace and many blessings. Shalom, welcome, what's up? I hope that y'all are having a great day today. I hope that your Mercury retrograde is going a little better than mine. I've been having issues all week since the shadow phase. That's the reason the last one, the last broadcast last week, never got through. They got through like 30 minutes. And then when I came on today, about 10 minutes ago, it's still acting up. So Mercury retrograde is Mercury retrograding. You know what I'm saying? Um, what up? Oh, I'm sorry. Peace and love to the missus. What's going on? Black Soul 76. What up? I don't know that name, but what's going on? Like I said, today is the day of Mars, day of war, aggression, sexual lust. Peace. It's a Venus retrograde as well. Oh, okay, that's what's up. That's not what's up, but that's what's up. Anytime the planet is retrograde, it is just, you know. Oh man, I sound like a robot already. Jesus. This is what I'm talking about right here. Give me a second. How's that? How's that? How's it sound? What's up, Brother Moore? Caribbean Grimoire, what's up, brother? Venus retrograde in Aries at that. God damn. Sheesh. Oh, that mercy. Oh, that mercy. It's crazy, man. Retrogrades, man. The only way that I know really to get rid of retrogrades or to lessen the effects is mantras. Y'all know me in mantras. It's one of my favorites. The book Mystical Formula has some retrograde mantras in the back of the book. If you can get that on PDF, I do suggest it. Otherwise, what you're going to have to do is be aware of people. You know what I mean? Rest, relax, release, reset, reflect, regard. You know, don't just let it take control of you. Communication is going to be bad. You know what I'm saying? Oh, what's up? Greetings. Sister Visa and I had a great show on Saturday, this past Saturday. Y'all didn't get a chance to see that. I will post it as soon as she posts it. We had a great talk. We really did. And I'm honored that the sister, you know, welcomed me on her platform. We had a great talk. We really did. Looking forward to the next one. Okay, we'll check that out. Zoboy in this mofo. What's the deal? It was a great day today in Texas. As far as the sunshine, it's like 83 degrees right now. You know, perfect day, just a perfect day. And what do I see? Them spraying the skies. They just cannot leave the fucking sky alone. So I urge y'all to pay attention, look up, like I'm always saying, look up. Look at what they're doing to the sky. Not that honestly we can do much about it, but just look up. Yes, Vikings. Oh, check this out. I finished Vikings, right? And then I went right to the next show because my son suggested that one. So I went to The Last Kingdom. That's even better. I didn't think it was going to get better than Vikings, but it did. It got better. You know what I'm saying? The storytelling was a little better because it was focused on one character. You know what I mean? The Last Kingdom is all that. I didn't want that to end. So if you like the Viking show, I suggest The Last Kingdom as well after that. And I'm about to start Vikings Valhalla, which is the sequel or the sequel to Vikings. It's like 100 years in the future, something like that. Spring equinox in the day, the real New Year. Yeah. Looking forward to the end of the show. How y'all like it? See you about this. Okay, what's up? How y'all like it? What's up? Then done beautiful day. Namaste. Katrina. What's the deal? Katrina sent me some doozies. She sent me some doozies. And that's why this is titled The Freaks Come Out at Night. Where should I begin with that? Y'all know mental health. Mental health is everything. Make sure that you are sane in this insane world, this delusional world, this world that's basically under mind control. You know, the delusion is absolutely stunning to me. It's like it gets more amazing every single day. Case in point, Dank the Moss. You heard me before. And it's not like I'm picking on this chick, but the delusion. You know what I mean? The delusion. Look at this.
Even with the booty in the front, I still look good. The only reason it's booty is because it was this one is better though. Even with
Door pause. Right, right, exactly. What's the correct order of Vikings? It goes Vikings, then Vikings Valhalla. What happened, oh boy, was that my son suggested Vikings first. My son and his best friend, they said, if you like Sons of Anarchy, you would like Vikings. I said, okay, I'll give it a shot. Right? Finally found it, started watching it. I was into it every single day as I was on my exercise bike. I watched an episode, right? And then he told me about The Last Kingdom. He said, have you seen The Last Kingdom? He said, this is my favorite. He said, I've watched this several times. He said, it's more about one character. He said, I think you'll like it. So I went to The Last Kingdom, right? But the correct order is Vikings, then Vikings Valhalla. Okay? These two shows are not related to each other. The time period is the same. It's in the Viking age. And you can see how England became England. It's very interesting, the origins of these lands. It's very interesting. Okay? Right. It's not angering anymore. She got mental health issues. She ain't the only one, though. Anytime someone mutilates their body, that's a mental health issue. I don't care who you are. It's my personal opinion. But Vivica Fox. Vivica Fox has a BBL at 60 years old. if that ain't mental health, I don't know what it is. It's insecurity. You know what I'm saying? It's check it out.
I know that Vivica Fox, is that you? March Madness is getting crazier and crazier. We got another diaper dandy. Diabolical. The shame. These doctors need to be fired immediately, putting all these B-triple-C's in these girls' booties. You're too old for your booty and your legs not to match. You're sitting out here looking like a penguin. All you gotta do is look at these doctors' license. You're gonna see that they got their license from ICDC College. College. Ew. These BBLs are supposed to make you look more fuckable. This is doing the opposite. This is gross. Hang it up with your nasty butt. I don't get it. They keep going to the same doctor, and the same doctor keep fucking him up. I don't know. Let him cook. Now, hold on.
Okay. All those theories are great to watch. Enjoy every one of the seasons. I totally agree. Totally agree. Yeah. Some freaky shit going on here. But let's go to something else. Just give me a second. Pull something up here. I should have had it pulled up already. Don't forget Cosmic Comics. It is available. Cosmic Comics is available in Patreon. You do not have to be a member. Just saying. Favorite character from Vikings? That would be Floki. I liked him, besides Ragnar, of course. But Ragnar and then Floki. However, in the later seasons, they kind of wasted Floki's character. You know, they kind of messed it up. Then I was fucking with Bjorn after that. You know, oh, that's what you said. I fucked with Bjorn the most. Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy. I might go back to it. We shall see. We shall see. I'm looking for something, so give me a second. Funny, I can't find it. Just had it up. I think I may be looking at for it wrong. Give me a second, y'all. I am. Alright, let me move on, y'all. Bobby did this interview, not interview, but he did this Streets of New York. He's done this a couple times. Post-traumatic slave syndrome.
You see what I'm saying? So that's why all over the world they're wiping out the Africans. You see, that is one of the reasons. But the concept here is the messianic aspect has to take place, and it's taking place as we speak amongst us. It is taking place as we speak. Go back and get that movie Unbreakable. The movie Unbreakable shows you that there's transmutation. Now, some of you might have this thing right now. Sometimes, and you can get how many people have cut themselves? You know, you have an accident, you cut yourself, and about 2 days later, it starts to heal up miraculously. This is happening. That is because there's already a transmutation going on amongst our people. But we don't know it for the simple fact that they have our minds on other things. But it's happening as we speak. Give me some questions. What's that, sister? Yeah. Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Well, number one, we are slaves in the aspect, even on a legal level, because the Bank of England buys all of our birth certificates at birth. So we are slaves based on that. First of all, we're going to talk about this tomorrow. There was never no such thing as no independence, war of independence, or no revolutionary war. Ain't no 10 white people with no shoes on beating no British Empire. It's bullshit. We are still a part of England. I want to ask you, how did we have an independence?
Still a part of England.
They had an independence from England when our court system is still set up under British law. You see what I'm saying? Our court system is still set up under Britain. Our educational system is still set up under Britain. You understand what I'm saying? Let me give you an example. 3 things in this country. Number one, the Supreme Court. Once you are appointed to be a Supreme Court justice, nothing to get you out of that seat, no president or nothing. That's your job for life. Okay? Until you resign or die. The second thing is, no matter what presidents are in that seat, the people in Wall Street never change. The Adam Greenspan job is going to be there, whether it's the Bush or Clinton or whoever. That's right. You understand where I'm coming from? The second thing is this, to let you know that we're living in a penal colony, because our birth certificate, your birth certificate is your serial number for the penal colony. If you don't believe that, have a child and don't get a birth certificate and see what kind of trouble you get into. Now, the second thing is this. The only other job where once they appoint you, that job is yours for life, is prison warden. The only way you can do that is either resign or the president or nobody can get you out of that job, because that's all appointed by England. You see, so this whole concept here is a penal colony. Even right now, you think you free because you can walk about and buy shit. If you don't consume, you don't count. You are the enemy. Right now, even with our people, we are now on mind control. The less our people consume and buy things, the more we look down on them. So, who's to say that this is not slavery? Someone is telling you
Mm.
You're considered an animal.
Mm. Bobby, let him cook. That's a whole word what he said. You know what I'm saying? This is why I found Vikings to be so very important. I found it fascinating that they will put that history out like that, you know, and people are not paying attention. Again, people are just seeing as fucking entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Um, it's entertaining, but at the same point, it's fascinating. It's history. It's historical. You know what I mean? Everything Bobby said in that 5 minute time span was relevant to now. How we're slaves to BBLs, to weave, to Jordans, to iPhones, to money. A lot of people act like money is their God. This is so very true. You know, and if you're not bragging and boasting, you ain't nothing, especially in the black community. So how is this freedom? You know what I mean? How is this freedom? Peace, Chikezi. What's up? Biblical. Yeah, shame. She going outside. She going out real sad. Peace, Chikezi. What character you dislike the most in Vikings? King Egbert of Wessex or Ragnar's second wife? Let me think. I hated all the kings. In the last kingdom, I hated every king. I think the reason I hate it is because I hate and despise this Christianity so very much. You know what I mean? I really despise it. I despise how much of a mind control it has on people. You know, and the history lessons of paganism versus Christianity is there. Just pay attention to how they refer to them. If you watch the Vikings, watch the last kingdom, please. I implore you. Watch the last kingdom. Okay? How these nations got established. Alright? As an obey to your one step further. Okay? Because if you see cosmic commerce and the information he put there, and Brother Moore, the Sister Righteousness, and Testament, it's like he goes even further about history. Alright? Yes, I peace. And the seer is an amazing character, just like the seer or the oracles in the movie 300. Same thing. What's up, the Boston Rain? Peace. I thought King Egbert was the most cunning and clever. I'm trying to remember, man, because I just went through 5 seasons of The Last Kingdom, so I'm still coming down from that. But I'm trying to remember King Egbert. Ah, yes, I remember. Everybody, did you notice? Did y'all notice in Vikings? Just like Brother Moore just said, they were all horrible people. They all betrayed each other. You know what I mean? You can relate these TV shows to a book. The book is called The Iceman Inheritance. Behold the Pale Horse. Okay? It gives you a whole lot of insight as to who you are dealing with. I can't keep stressing this enough, y'all. There's a cartoon also called Primal. Check that one out. It's called Primal. And there's no talking. There's no people speaking. But the messages come out so clear. You know what I mean? But back to what I was saying. It goes back further than that. You know what I mean? It goes back further than that. And Azazel said that he spent 30 years putting that information together. He made Athelwulf's wife his mistress, but gave him the kingdom in the end. Kingdom. Oh yeah, I hated Rollo. I hated him too. He was a traitor like a motherfucker, and he was his brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to think, is there anything else about Vikings? But I want to show you something. The Indians were copper colored, and the conquistador was a blackamoor. Thanks for that assist, Swamperdami. I appreciate that. You're absolutely correct. Like I'm saying though, the history of the natives here, right? But where you gonna find further information? You gotta go back a little further than that. Okay, this is what he achieved in Cosmic Comics. See what I'm saying? Um, check what he says here in Cosmic Comics, Volume 1. He says, since you were originally a light being, you were able to visit any planet or moon in any system. Can you imagine that? You could actually vacation on any of the 79 moons that Jupiter has. Check out the series Watchmen with Dr. Manhattan. But with physical bodies, you are trapped on Earth inside your DNA mind pattern, which creates your physical structure. Those whose thoughts are earthbound will miss the parole board and re-enter the earth plane again. Mm. If you look at the model of what we call DNA, it has bars representing protein bases that are a prison. Those bars are the contributions of the 12 or more alien races that trapped you into physical reality. It goes further. Men and women were natural enemies until the reptilians grafted sexual organs onto the two species. Ever heard the term, women are from Venus and men are from Mars? The reptilians needed more slaves for mining of Earth, so they genetically changed the structure of the DNA, but they made sure that the core of who you are remains reptilian. The brain has within the reptilian brain a center that reaches down through the medulla oblongata. Some people are picked to have the brainstem scarred to create a super intelligent mind controlled sleeper, child actors. The average human has about 10% reptilian DNA, but there are humans with a 50% split. They are the 13 bloodlines, and for this reason, they are termed so. Men and women can be compatibles, but they also going to be combatibles. Females, which are the alien, ruled more planets in the Orion system. Men, the predator, ruled one planet in that system, but ruled other planets outside that system. Females created black holes as weapons of mass destruction. The predators created comets and meteorites as weapons. Woo! Mm-mm-mm. The knowledge in that book, I swear, is incredible, right? This is why I say do your research, okay? There's more to being an advanced being, an occultist, a light being, or any of these advanced terms you might want to call yourself, okay? You still got to do some research, all right? Where would you go to cross-reference any of what I just showed you? Well, it's very simple. Books like this, the Arcturus Probe, tales and reports of an ongoing investigation. The Arcturus Probe, okay? The Arcturus Probe. Once you get into books like this, you can cross-reference, okay? Cross-reference. Voyagers, Ashayana Dean. You know what I'm saying? Voyagers. Okay? This is some of the stuff that's in Azazel's books can be found in these books. The Pleiadian Agenda. Okay? The Pleiadian Agenda. A new cosmology for the age of light. Okay? Not only that, what you're going to have to do is open your pineal gland so that it won't seem like such horrible, shouldn't say horrible, it's like just crazy, bizarre information that you're getting. You'll be able to absorb it once you clean your pineal gland. Like you, what's the word I'm looking for? D something. Anyway, open your pineal gland. The book is a doozy. It will take me a time to digest the information. And I'm still digesting and cross-referencing. That's why I say you have to go further. Peace, Bobby L. What's up? Have you studied the master teacher Kalinda? He was the one who put me on the mushroom. He was the one that put me on the certain mushroom. No. The damn it. I'm losing shit. The kind of mushrooms I come back to that. I can't think. They're one of the mushrooms I take now. But the instructions he gave me was um, to take the whole 5 grams and then lay in complete darkness. And I swear I was saying hieroglyphics and I was seeing pyramids. I was somewhere else. Okay. I was somewhere else. Alright? That's what the mushrooms are for. Okay? But in that passage that I just read to you, when it says making slaves for mining, this corresponds and cross-references the Sumerians. The Sumerians tell these tales in their tablets that they originally came to Earth to mine for gold. Okay? To mine for gold. Don't just take anyone's word for what they, at face value. You got to do your research. Decalcify. Thank you. That's it. Thank you. That's what I was trying to say. Decalcify. Decalcify your pineal gland, and this information won't seem just so alien to you. The freaks come out at night, y'all. Check it out. I'm staying on this topic.
A lot of cis women are upset about the term cis
because they're not cis women. They're just women.
I'm gonna educate y'all real quick. Cis woman is just a term to differentiate you from trans women.
Actually, they're just women, and trans women are trans women. That's it.
When I'm talking about cis women, I'm not going to be like this 100% natural born uterus girl, because that's offensive to me.
Sounds like a bridge you need to build and get over yourself, because biological women are just women.
But when we're talking about trans topics, we use that term to be more specific of which type of women we're talking about.
I mean, wouldn't you only talk about trans women because you're trans women and not,
So when you cis women are like, I'm not a cis woman, I'm a biological woman, that's the exact same thing, just different words.
Oh my God, I can't believe we're having these conversations.
Whether you're trans or cis, those are just prefixes that identify which woman you are.
Okay, but there's only women. What?
A lot of...
So the fact that people are out here trying to push this particular agenda tells me, and all the stupidity that I've seen recently tells me, there are a whole lot more NPCs out here than real people. If you don't, a woman is a woman is a woman. You know what I'm saying? It is not difficult to say what a woman is. It is not difficult. It has never been difficult. You know what I mean? Peace, brother Konami. What's the deal? Check your inbox on Telegram, sir. I think I messaged you last night after we spoke. What's up? Peace, the Legend Archer. How you doing, brother? What's the deal? You know what I'm saying? Layla Africa had a rainbow detox. What's up, Ultra Instinct? Yeah, Layla Africa actually, he got kicked off a radio show for a really simple reason. I mean, it was so simple. Christianity religion period, has people in a chokehold. You know what I mean? People in a chokehold. So, y'all are fighting a war, whether you want to admit to that or not, whether you want to believe it or not. The spiritual war is on, and there's a lot of NPCs and stupid people out here. I mean, especially during a retrograde, there is a lot of stupid people out here. I have been contemplating getting off social media. It is absolutely, it's an insane asylum. It really is. It is an insane asylum. Logical sense doesn't mean anything. Common sense is non-existent. You know what I mean? So, um, decalcify. Thanks, Katrina. Decalcify your pineal gland. One of the ways that you can do this is take the vitamin selenium. You can do that. There's a couple other ways that escape me right now. I don't know what's up with my memory today, but freaks come out at night, though. Freaks come out at night. Y'all know that song, right? Freaks come out at night. Look at this.
I don't know if you know me away. I don't know if you know me.
If you truly love your body, you would not mutilate it. All right? Let's just be honest about it. You would not mutilate it in any way, shape, or form if you truly loved yourself. Okay? Y'all remember she's still under fire for hitting the other runner with a baton. Y'all remember that? So I gotta share this. Okay. Yes. You know what social media is? Remember when I went to high school, they separated the intelligent, let's just call it what it is. They separated the smart students from those who were just everyday people and slow. It is what it is. Social media, everybody's in one class. Every single person is in one class. Except it seems like these days, the silly, stupid, unintelligent followers with a hive mind overrun everybody else. Carl, I said what I said. Check this out. A little humor to lighten the mood.
I was never intentionally hit somebody with a baton in the head. It would look intentional. I wouldn't do nothing like that ever. I would never inflict pain on anybody. I'm not the type of person. I would never do that to nobody. You have to believe me. Why would I do that to somebody? If you look at the footage, you will see that I'm innocent. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that type of. I'm not a monster.
Go with you. I had to shut up. I just had to because social media also they don't waste no time. Social media has given every man a will exactly, and that's if they real people at all. Platforms do exist exactly, exactly. I've shown several clips of people struggling trying to define what a woman is. It's not hard. It's never been hard. Okay? They are deliberately, remember, we are in year 5 now. Actually, technically, year 6 of that 10-year plan, 2030. Okay? 2030. All right? The asylum, what's up? Real Self Domain is running the show indeed. Yes, they are. I have more to show you. I do. I do. Um, the fact that people are changing themselves, and let's be honest about it, it's satanic to mutilate yourself. It's in the Bible, if you believe in the Bible. The fact that this exists right here.
In your words, I'm bloated. In reality, I'm 7 months pregnant, but it's okay. It's good. Appreciate it. In your words, I'm bloated. In reality, I'm 7 months pregnant.
Okay. In the Caribbean, secondary high school was split up into threes: 1A, 1B, 1C, A being the high performer, C being the not too smart, right? That's how my high school was. That's exactly how my high school was. Okay. They called it motivation for the like exceptional students, the students that they know were going to college and beyond. You know what I mean? Nowadays, participation trophies. It's like everybody gets a turn. Everybody has to feel included. Everything's all inclusive. So nobody feels left out, which is bullshit. Peace, brother Derek Witherspoon. How you doing, brother? This whole shit is a loony bin. You want to see the let's look at the clip again. Let's look at the clip. You are trapped here. According to Azazel Bay's information and the other books that I showed you, you are trapped here. Okay? Right here. Okay? Can you imagine? And they show this in anime with you being able to visit other planets. There's so much more in this comic book. Like, there's a lot in this comic book. You see what I'm saying? There's a lot to it. It ain't just random information. It's information you actually need. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, mental health is exactly what they want because yes, exactly, Brother Moore. Exactly. You conquer people when they are fucked up in the head, for lack of a better term. You know what I mean? What else do we have here as far as a mental? In Africa, they don't really play that, the gay stuff. They really don't. And remember, when Obama was in office, he tried to force their hand. He tried to force them to accept homosexuality. If y'all remember that. They have strict rules about it. Now, I think some of it is extreme, but then again, that's their rules. So again, shout out to Katrina sending me this clip here. It's not a clip. It's actually just a picture. It's a meme, right? Two Ugandan gay couple have been jailed for unknown term. President Museveni says till one gets pregnant, that's when they will be released. I'm like, wow. Till one of them gets pregnant. So I guess they're going to be there for the rest of their lives. Most people care more about how they feel than right. Exactly. I feel like, I'm just saying, but I feel like this is a favorite saying of the modern people today. I feel like, instead of what is a fact. Nothing I've said here has been a lie. Not a goddamn thing. Okay? If I have been wrong about anything, I have retracted my statement and corrected myself and apologized for it. All right? But I don't say anything based on how I feel about it. I don't say anything based on my emotions. Okay. My opinions are based on research, reading, and cross referencing. This influences the decision making as factors. Totally agree. What's up, Legacy? Single piece of blessing. There being a separate genre of anime all dedicated to reincarnation. There exists. I was on One Piece, y'all. I'm on episode 143. I'm about to go to the Sky Island arc. Okay. There's an anime for every single subject that exists, even astrology. It's called Sailor Moon. Deals with the moon and astrology. Planet. Example, on sports day, all the shows. Right. And don't y'all remember the clip I showed that sister, sadly, lost her mind because her son didn't get an award. But the awards were given out for specific achievements. She got upset and made a scene and walked out. That would have never happened back in the day. You're either a winner or a loser, come better and faster next year. This gives everybody the incentive that no matter what, you're going to get a participation trophy. No matter what. So why should I do better if I'm going to get a medal regardless? Why should I do anything better? Why should I train? You know what I mean? So they are trying to make everything on the same level. Sadly, people are falling for it. Entertainment is opium for the masses. Totally agree. What age did Bobby and Azazel die? Bobby's still alive. Bobby's still alive, sir. Azazel passed away, I think it's going on 4 years now. And his information is the bomb. I was just watching Why Are You Gay? Send that to me in email, please. I'm going to check that out myself. You know what I mean? Speaking of Bobby, let's go back to Bobby. Go back to Bobby for a second. This is one of his best lectures. It's done right outside, on the spot. He didn't prepare for it, and yet he has an audience. Bobby commanded attention like that in every single fucking lecture. He didn't say anything without a reason. Nothing. You know what I mean? He said everything with purpose. All the master teachers did. Okay. Bobby retired. He spoke for over 20 years, giving out free information. The thing I hate about Bobby had to start asking for help because he was doing all this for free. You know what I mean? And you know how niggas get. Yeah, I said it. You know how niggas get when niggas expect things for free. Let's go to Bobby. Yep.
I'm saying, oh man, did you see this movie? It's all great. We looking at him like, are you crazy? We've been telling you this shit for the last 10 years. But they had to wait till the Europeans say that this country is fucked up for them to deal with it, because the origin of that still has to go back to that messianic image of a European savior.
A European savior.
And that's embedded into the psychological aspect. You see, that's embedded into the psychological aspect, so that is major. That is major when it comes to Brother Big Man. Yeah, that is major when it comes to us. As a matter of fact, we can say that the basis on why we don't learn anything is because we feel that we are getting nourishment from something that is already given to us based on this damn religion. So if you feel in actuality that your religion is the universal truth and your God is the universal savior, then therefore it will deter you or prevent you from looking further into greater mysteries and even knowledge and trying to learn a better aspect about yourself. So we're talking about, and an even greater grip on this whole religious aspect. Can you address the government orchestrated personality that our people are displaying called the thug? I really would like to hear that addressed. Yeah. We got a lot of thugs. Right. And it continues the fact that we have people and not people. Right. Yeah. That's what Bill Cosby was actually saying. See, you can't get, because Bill Cosby makes millions of dollars, does that mean he's supposed to sit back and co-sign on a bunch of niggas acting like fools? He was right. And he wasn't saying no more than most black people in their community was saying about how fucked up these Negroes are out here. You see what I'm saying? Like he said, your dirty laundry gets aired at 2:30 when they get out of school. So you see what I'm saying? So in so many words, he's like, that's a manufactured aspect of this, of the whole thug life thing. It's a manufactured aspect so bad until around the world based on satellite TV and based on the images that the only one they're going to ever let the people see outside of America is so bad until the people in other countries actually think that that's our culture, is this thugism. The reason why I know, because two sisters came over from England in 1998. And when they came over, we was taking them around the regular black people, and they was like, these are bougie niggas. I'm like, wait a minute, you in the ghetto, what you talking about? But they was looking for what they saw on the fucking video. And when they didn't see that, they got upset. These were two sisters from England. Because the only thing they see is the same concept of this thug life. And that's a manufactured aspect of it. That's a manufactured aspect of it all. And so the concept here is now you got people. Let me explain something what's going on about the whole thug thing. Now, anybody that grew up prior to the 1980s, they understood when you went to Alabama, you saw a different kind of black person. When you went to Philadelphia, the Philadelphia Negro was different than the New York Negro. The Washington, D.C. Negro was different than that. You see what I'm saying? We had different types of black people all over the country, which is key because that's how you learn by interacting with different types of flavor. Now you can go to Monterey, California, all white, and you will see black people acting like brothers and sisters from New York. If you go to Alabama now, you will see black people. There is no difference. You know, manufactured culture. And it lost your mind. The mind is a multifaceted dimensional thing. That means that it cannot function on a higher level with just one monolithic choice. It has to have variations of different types of expressions, different types of experience. So if you want to put people in slavery, you manufacture the same person all over the country. So the Europeans, as far as the music industry, has chosen the thug life for your children.
Speak on it, Bobby. Not just the thug life, but notice all of these celebrities wear fake hair. I know I stay on that because I see a lot of the sisters doing it. And that ain't mind control. I don't know what is. Y'all might just have to get mad at me. You know what I mean? These celebrities like Mary J. Blige is on tour right now. Every time you see it, she got these long, stringy hair, blonde weaves in her head. Beyonce and all the rest of them. You know what I mean? You got Glorilla now shaking her ass and being sexual, hypersexual. You see what I'm saying? And so they manufacture hypersexual. These people now want to strive. It is a aspiration to be hoes. And the brothers are just being manufactured to be thugs. Hit it and quit it. Not be real men. They've been doing this for fucking decades. You see what I'm saying? It has continued and it continues. The mind control is out of this world right now. Before he passed away, Azazel said, mind control has never been like this. This is the highest it has ever been in the history of this country. The mind control is ridiculous. I like what Ultra said. You can peep it. Yeah, you're a conscious motherfucker and you want to vote. Okay, they still got you. Another example is a city letting old buildings collapse because it feels right to preserve the history of an area. Exactly. Oh, I didn't know he was alive. Still appreciate it. Yeah, not a problem. A lot of people think that Bobby's gone. He's just retired. He retired from after his stroke. You know, he just retired from speaking. Letting the trend dictate their behavior can be another example of letting feelings rule personal judgment. Right. And everybody has a hive mind. This is hive mind behavior. You know what I mean? Hive mind behavior. Why some great teachers aspect the extraterrestrial origins and some don't. Azazel and others were trying to reach a certain type of conscious person, right? They knew and they understood that everybody wasn't going to get this information. They knew that, right? So, um, if you look in this comic that I keep pushing, if you look, you see how far back he has gone. Okay? Here's a catastrophe overtakes the 75 planet group of the Intergalactic Federation, creating a virtual cultural desert through fragmentation. Overpopulation and war. Earth is devastated by nuclear forces, the wall of fire. He goes back 75 million years. Then he goes to 50 million years. Then 22 million. Here's the Lyrian Wars. Okay? First Lyrian conflict, 150,000 years ago. Religious implant first implemented to manipulate the populace was 120,000 years ago. That's how long this mind control has been going on. The interplanetary war in the Earth solar system, which destroys Maldek, which becomes the asteroid belt, 75,000 years ago. Okay, the Pleiadians group flee the Lyrian system. Some come to Earth. Okay, it is so much here. And then I showed you. Look at this, 33,000. Pleiadians return and rebuild Atlantis. Slave races are generated. Then you got the Atlantean Moo Wars, 32,000. Okay? He goes through a whole timeline up until 1881. All right? When the alien craft crashes in Siberia. Then, 1970, Gray's continued manipulation of humans and use of animals. And so on and so on. Then he goes about other stuff. Okay? He actually speaks on the hive mind in this book. Okay? It is, everybody's not going to get this information, y'all. Okay? Everybody's not going to get it. A lot of people are still lost. Let's just say lost. A lot of people are still lost. Okay? Right here. The hive mind. Okay? To do what everyone else is doing, job or vote, like was mentioned, is the part of you that has insect DNA, insectoid. Insects function only on instinct like ants, queen, workers, soldiers, etc. Racism has been programmed into your DNA, has become your species mind pattern. Okay? Racism is a program. Believe it or not. Okay? Racism is a program. Keep your head on the swivel when you're out, ladies, please. Human trafficking is still a thing. It has not gone away. All right. Luckily, nothing became of this. Okay. But check out this dude. Checking her out. My daughter was standing at the bus stop on Harbor Way across from Nystrom in Richmond, California. While she was standing there, the guy in the video sprays her with something multiple times. Thank God the bus came when it did because he walked away. I'm sharing this to not only alert people to make sure his picture gets out, and we warn our young ladies to be aware of their surroundings. I want to thank God that this post is only to make people aware, not a search for my baby girl. Hey, I'm just the messenger. Ladies, keep your head on a fucking swivel. All right? They are out there. The predators are out there. The freaks are out there. They come out at night and every other time. You know what I'm saying? He was spraying her with something. You see that? You have got to be aware of your surroundings, especially now. They produce the same ignorant ninjas in every urban center. It's not surprising, urban city. It's not surprising me. We're not worried about whites. Ninjas are your worst. Yes, agree, agree, agree. I tell this story all the time. Every corporate job I have ever had, every issue I have ever had in upper management has been with a ninja. Every time. Every single time. They've been ramping up the mind control tactics because a lot are waking up and they need the ones sleep to stay there or even take out the awakened ones with their crash dummy. Yes, that is absolutely true. Absolutely true. They need their sleepers. They need them. I'm still trying to process the ancient history written of in cosmic comics. Also notice some events overlap. Get those books that I told you about. There's a brother on Facebook called, his name is Morris Donaldson, and he specializes in um, galactic knowledge also. I haven't seen anyone else with his level of knowledge. He has a company, I think, a movie company called Serious Times or something like that. But cross reference, it's important. These are really tactics to keep folks plugged into the matrix. It's crazy to think people live their whole lives not knowing an ounce of truth, and they go to their graves thinking about going to heaven, and they just reincarnate back here. The Akashic records of Earth is so vast. It really is. Pull your Malachi Z. York books back out too. Yes, thanks for the assist. The real self-domain. He pinpointed a lot of this stuff we tossed to the side because of the scandal. Exactly. Disregard whatever doesn't make sense is meat there. Thank you for that. Yes. Malachi Z. York. I forgot about him. You're absolutely correct. Galactic knowledge. Real galactic knowledge. Okay. I heard mushrooms can take you, show you Earth's Akashic records. Yes, you got to take a lot of them. What is it called? Psilocybin mushrooms. Psilocybin. I couldn't remember it early. Psilocybin. Yes, exactly. Bobby did learn from Malachi Z. York. Yep. Richmond, like 15 minutes on the freeway from Oakland. Women being abducted is also, yes, it is also mentioned in Cosmic Comics. It's towards the back, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to pull it up real quick if I can. There's a picture here. I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble for showing it because I think the woman's half naked. But okay, I can't find it right now. But he says what they do, they take them to other places and hunt them. Those people, that they abduct. Remember the movie? Take it. Okay? Take it. Liam Neeson. I can show you the picture right here. Okay? I can show you the picture right here. Space traders from outer space. Aliens kidnap as many as 100,000 people a year, and the situation will get worse as the need for slave labor increases. 100,000 men and women deaths every year, probably economy of alien civilization. 30% of people claim that they saw a UFO shortly before they disappeared. This will explain the increase in sightings through footage. Many abductees become slaves, building underground homes and bases right here on Earth, but many others, including entire tribes and cultures, are missing from Earth. All right? Freaks come out at night, y'all. Freaks come out at night. So I moved to this. My only issue been with these niggas next though. The safe health, yeah, man, it's bad. Many worry about arriving in a hell after they died, then wake up in this hellscape daily. Right. I can't think of a worse punishment than coming back here to this shit here. especially to this year. I can't think of a worse hell. You know what I mean? I can't. His books are an arm and a leg now, but he has hundreds of lectures on YouTube and all over the internet. We're talking about Malachi Z. York. I got into his books right around the time I distanced myself from the Nation of Islam. I got into his books. The Tammy Ray that Malachi was built was beautiful. I'm determined to see something like that in this lifetime here with my own eyes. I have a lecture of his called Why Your Children Become Monsters. I think that's the name of it. But notice anybody who's tried to free themselves from the contracts or whatever, who's tried to free themselves, they have vilified. That's why when you get with these big companies, you sign your life over for real, or they destroy you. Look at who's in jail right now. Look at all the celebrities and what they're in jail for. And how people come out years later and say, oh, I lied. You know what I mean? But the public can be easily swayed to the media. Yes. All right, y'all. That's it for me today. Thanks for joining me. As always, I appreciate your attendance. You could have been doing something else. Y'all came and hung out with little old me. Okay. Yes, it is. Yes, you mentioned that before. Yes, it's Norse God. And I have given out Viking magic chants on Patreon especially. But there's something to those Vikings and the Last Kingdom and Vikings Valhalla, as well as Cosmic Comics. But be on your P's and Q's. There are freaks all around you. There's no other word for it. You know what I mean? And they're going to continue to try and push the hive mind on everybody. All right? So I'll see y'all Thursday. Thanks again. I appreciate y'all. I am the one and only, the diabolical one, Magick LaCroix. As I greet you in peace as always, namaste. Peace, y'all. I appreciate y'all. I do.